So the Sox lose again and open the series in Anaheim, against a team that just lost one of their young pitchers, Nick Hart. And, the Angels definitely playing with a little bit of emotion tonight. First game since the passing of Hart and two others in that crash. But I don't know. They definitely weren't able to put anything together offensively again tonight. Scored only 3 runs, lose 6-3. Game was within reach for a little while. It was, they were in good shape, and they came back a little bit, and then Masterson, or rather, they blew up a little bit, and Masterson came in. Had he not blown up, they would have been a little closer. No telling if they would have went ahead, but Masterson came in. He did pitch the inning, and was not good, to say the least. Gave up 3 runs, I think 4 hits. Just wasn't a good day to be Justin Masterson out on the mound. On the other hand, it was a good day to be Tim Wakefield. But of course, going by Tim Wakefield standards. Wake pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and 5 walks, which, you don't really want to see because, that knuckleball doesn't do what it's supposed to do at one time. Bam. You're looking at a big jack over the fence and a couple of walks scored on the home run. But that didn't happen tonight, so we'll take it. Pitched 6 innings, looked pretty good. I actually was pretty impressed. Had George Kottaras behind the mound. And he looked fine, handled the knuckleball well. In fact, he even got a hit tonight. And I'm really looking forward to seeing George Kottaras as the season goes on. I mean, there's no telling whether or not they're going to, make a trade to, see if they can upgrade back there or, get somebody in for next year or whatever. But for the time being, George Kottaras is the man, and I'm going to support him. And he looked good. Pawtucket guy, got to support him. And, I was pretty excited about that. But offensively, yeah, Poppy drove in a run on a sac fly, which I guess, you'll take, but I'd want to start seeing Poppy get some hits. Really like to see him hit one out of the yard. But, and followed by Poppy is Youkilis. And Youkilis, again, 2 hits. And granted, they didn't end up meaning all that much, but, you swinging a hot bat. He's had, 2 hits in at least, so far in every game. So, we'll take it. And, he's looking good. But, not really much to say about this game tonight. Late start time, 10 o'clock. And, just not something that was really worth, getting all that bent out of shape about in terms of, something different. I mean, you got to start being a little concerned about the Sox inability to get runs on the board. Um, Javier Lopez, who I, talked about almost laid an egg like the Easter Bunny the other day. Um, he came in, he was pretty good. He got a strikeout, pitched an inning, no hits. So that was nice. I mean, he pitched good last year, but he's one of those guys that sort of fly under the radar with all those other, big names out there. And only thing else that I can really mention different that I haven't said thus far is Jed Lowrie. And I'm starting to be a little concerned with Jed. Granted, it is the first week of the season. They haven't even played 7 games yet. But, it's something worth watching. I mean, they stuck with Pedroia, and that turned out great. And I'll admit, I was sort of, I wasn't leading the Alex Cora bandwagon at the time, but I wouldn't have minded seeing him when Pedroia was struggling back in '06, or '07 rather. But I'll tell you what, it was definitely, the right move to stick with Pedroia back then, and Francona, at least for the time being, while Lugo's out, is gonna, stick with Lowrie. I mean, Lowrie's had 2 pretty big spots, which really puts the microscope on him. I mean, he struck out against the Rays there in Game 2 of the series with the bases loaded, and then again, the following day with 2 men on, he ended the inning with a strikeout. And tonight he also had nothing going for him. So, we'll hope for him to move along and progress. But right now, it's a little hard for him. So, We'll see how that turns out. But Ellsbury, he got 2 hits tonight, which was nice. Dropped the bunt down, so if he's going to bunt and get on base, you got to say let him do it. I mean, that's what he does. He's fast. He's got the legs. As long as he's getting on base, good things are going to happen. So he scored anyway when he got on base. So the Run Dog used to say last year that that was the key. So let's hope Ellsbury can keep getting on base so they are scoring. But Sox take another tough one here tonight. It's 3 in a row they've lost. And tomorrow they turn the ball over to Brad Penny. And Penny makes his Red Sox debut. I know Francona says he wants to keep him right around 85 pitches, which concerns me a little bit because, granted they only used Masterson and Lopez tonight. I'm a little concerned. I want to see that bullpen get tuckered out if, Penny gets shellacked in the first few innings, or even if he doesn't get shellacked and his pitch count's just too high and they pull him. And I want to see the bullpen, have to be overused. But that's one thing I'm sort of thinking about. And the next thing is really, come on, these guys got to score some runs. I mean, so far 5 is the magic number. I mean, 5 is the most runs they've scored in a game. So we'll hope that tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon rather, 4:10 start time on Fox, that they're able to put something together offensively and get over that 5-run hump. And it should be a good game. I mean, most of the games with the Angels are. I mean, tonight happened to not be that great of a game. But, Angels looking good. And we'll see. I mean, Sox opening the season with games against the 2 teams they played in the playoffs last year. So, I mean, you look around the league, and I don't think there's any other team that's been doing that. So it's, pretty tough opening task, but that's what you want, is something to test them right out of the gate, see what the team is and what they need to work on and how they can improve. So, we'll just hope for the best tomorrow, and I'm really missing singing that Dirty Water. I mean, haven't sung it since opening day. So, it's been a little while. Let's hope we can sing it tomorrow.